There we are, my lord. Alright, so it does appear that I'm going to have to be fairly careful with those bloody those bow and other such things. Can I shoot the fish in the water with my bow? I honestly don't know. And I would like to know the answer to this question myself. But right now, I do not have an answer for you, sadly. See, the wind is not going to give us much drift at this point. I need to be... Can't afford to just cut straight across the wind like that, but I do need to be over there. Bye, raft. That's pretty. I've cut wide across the wind. That was unintentional. Let's start slow. Wait, what was that in the sky? I imagine one of the bows of Yggdrasil. I'm dry again, apparently. Well, that's not going to last long, I can promise you. Let's turn hard around. And all the way about. And that should be good. Yeah, I can't seem to shoot things when they're in the water. I will fight you to death in the water, even if you probably can't drown. Is actually kind of low now. Yeah. Okay, while the raft chills out there, let's go and start emptying more of those chests. And then once we've done that, I think we will go hunt a little bit more in the Black Forest. And this place is decent enough as it is. I don't need to do much more with this. Oh wow. Right, I do want to take the tanning rack back with me, though. And then we'll grab bone. We don't need to take... Honestly, you don't need to take that at all. I will take this, as that's somewhat relevant to what I'm going to be needing. And here... Honestly, I could just leave this here as a supply for Sometime should I be passing by this way, I'll have an axe, I'll have a club if I want, a spear. That seems like a reasonable thing to leave. The rest can come with. Getting quite good with this bow, I must say. Feeling very confident with its use. Whether that confidence is deserved, I could not tell you, but... No, it is absolutely not deserved. Don't even know what I was aiming at there. Whoop. Let's go over to our raft. Hey, sweet orange bunny, how you doing? That nice stamina would cover a little bit. Alright. I think, though, that we should be ready to go try deal with the Black Forest, I think. I actually really like the sailing mechanics in this, by the way. What that's worth, it's actually very, very enjoyable. And something just died in there. What the... Oh, it's a skeleton. Why is there a skeleton there, though? Kind of seems out of place, honestly. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That was a mistake. Can we go back? Can we wiggle? Well, poop. Come on. You want to fight me? Fight me over here, mate. Okay, in the water. It seems that the arrows basically do no damage if they hit anything in the water. Doesn't make them very useful for fishing, but... Some more bone fragments, very nice. So another neck. Yeah, that was a bit of a potch. I didn't realise we were about to run aground there. Alright, one thing I could try and just wiggle off it. Alright, it looks like I might be able to, in fact. Taking a bit of damage, but... I think the skeleton was killing the fish. Right, there's no point in me having the sails down when I'm sailing against the wind, literally sailing against the wind. Yeah, the graphics won't be for everyone. Got to go at heart. For some people, it's actually quite charming. It's a stylistic choice over a technical choice, but I quite enjoy it. But I do know what you mean. When I first saw the game, I made assumptions based on the game's content that were tied to its graphics to some degree. Not entirely, but the content that I'd seen of the game didn't, really reach out to me, and the graphics seemed a little bit not jarring so much as they just didn't reach out to me. But the more I got to know about the game and the amount of content in the game, and the more I looked at the graphics, the more I started to understand it as a stylistic choice rather than a technical one. And the more I could get behind that. As I was mentioning to a couple of other people, that one of my favourite games in recent memories is Kingdoms and Kingdom 2 Crown, all of that. And that has a very stylistic design. Very, very stylistic graphics. I absolutely adore it for that. Let's just try and bring ourselves in and then straighten up a bit. Here should be good enough, I would say. See if we can't repair this. And whoop. Oh, it's very much, from what I understand, a style choice. Not, again, not because of a requirement. And one of the things that I've always kind of appreciated about games that go the style route is that they age better, like a lot better. A game that tries to use the most recent and best graphics that were available at the time, you can feel that they were trying to be really good. And so as they age, you definitely get the effect of, well, you know, it's not good though. So what it was attempting to do, it failed at. The worst example of that as well is, of course, the uncanny valley, when things are tried really hard. And at the time, they're groundbreaking and everyone is really into it. And then, you know, 10 years later, you're like, wow, this looks like garbage. And kind of puts me on edge, in fact. Oh, why is that not lighting? Oh, no, there we are. Oh, wow, I'm drying off really fast. Nice. You know what? I'm going to fill that up with wood. We don't need to worry too much about that one. Tonk. 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 The bone fragments. Definitely worth having. Let's drop off the uncooked food. Keep those on. Trophies. And other valuables. There's a tool chest. Right, let me grab these out. Because I am probably going to craft them for now. First thing I need to do, make a tanning rack. Now we're going to slide that in right there. Well, there will do. Perfect. And now then, where are you? Do you hide cape? 5 bones is what I need, and 3 is what I've got. Sufficient. I can upgrade my shield though, or I can upgrade my crude bow. And honestly, considering how much I use my bow, that would probably be worthwhile doing. So let's go ahead and craft that. Now I need more leather scraps for upgrading the shield, and that will be something worth my time, I feel. Let's drop these off. There we go. I will leave. Well, actually, you know what? No, we're gonna take the fire arrows with us. I think that would make a lot of sense. We do not need to bring the hoe with us, though. That makes no sense. Now, where we want to be is over there. Now, what I could do is either sail up along the coast, or, and this is the big or, just sail straight across. If we sail along the coast, I might find that this is an island, but it might not be. There's nothing that says it has to be, from what I understand, anyway. I think this place is good enough for now. Should be good on its own. I am a tad cold, so let's have a quick kip, though. Can I pull up the scroll progression list? Sure. It only shows a skill once I've used it, though. So understand that there may well be many skills that I don't have. For example, there's fishing in the game, and I can only assume that that is a skill. But I won't have it yet because I have nothing for fishing, and pickaxes didn't show up until I had pickaxes, same with knives, so on and so forth. Until I jumped the first time, jump wasn't a skill. But these are the skills that I currently have. Unarmed, clubs, blocking, swim, bows, axes, woodcutting, jump, sneak, run, spears, knives, and pickaxe. Can I plant flowers near our beehives? I do understand that there is planting in the game, so I can only assume so, yes. It doesn't seem to matter to the bees, though, whether they've got that or not, though, for what that counts. Before we head out, actually, I'm also going to cook all of this meat and top up the meat that I have. But yeah, this is basically a working hall, a workman's hall. Right now, it's also a bedroom, but eventually that'll not be the case. Do you get perks for those skills? How do you mean? What I'll do, grind gaming. I'll show you the tooltips for the skills in just a second. Let me just get this meat off the fire because apparently it will overcook and turn to charcoal. So if we have a look, unarmed increases as the skill goes up, it increases the amount of damage you do, and I think that's true of all of the weapon skills. So for bows, it increases it, axes, spears, knives. Damage with pickaxes, the same, but you know the damage is obviously applied to rocks instead. Oh, did I just set myself on fire? No, I didn't. I just got a bit smoky in my face. But run reduces the stamina drain when running. Sneak reduces the stamina drain while you're sneaking. Also increases your stealthiness. Jump increases your jump height. Wood cutting is modifies the axe damage when you're hitting a tree. So you get like double bonuses for that because you'll be running off your axe's raw damage and then also getting a bonus because you're actually using it to cut something that it's meant to be cutting. Then swimming is your stamina drain when swimming. Blocking, the damage that you can absorb when blocking with a weapon or a shield. So this isn't tied to shields specifically. It's whatever you're using to block. That was an interesting one because I hadn't noticed that actually. Right, omch, omch, omch. There you go. Now, in terms of my upgrades, yeah, I need bones for a lot of the things that I would like to upgrade, so that's not going to be happening in a while. Okay, so here we go then, chat. Are we going to sail around the coast, or are we going to sail straight across and then travel a bit overland? What would you prefer us to do? How about sail along the coast? Okay, let me do it. So turn ourselves to the coast. In fact, we'll have the wind at our back, so we'll be able to make some good progress. So I can see let's move a little bit until we're properly moving. There we go. I can see some of the coastline out there. Some hills in the distance, so it'll be an interesting one to look at. At the very least. skills increase as you're using them in this game. It doesn't look like there's any kind of like points progression system. Like you earn points and you can spend them however you please. Have I even looked at that house over there? I wonder. Kind of chill music here. Yeah, mapping the coastline does sound like a good idea, to be fair. Honestly, I'm increasingly thinking this is a lake rather than a. If I've built 2 bloody rafts on a lake, I will be a little bit disappointed in myself. But we'll see. It's nice music, though. I enjoy it. Yeah, the idea is to get over to the Black Forest so that we can do the dungeon. Jaggy? Don't you worry, we'll be getting there soon. Let's turn off there we have it. Plenty of ore over there. Tempted to go get them, actually. Looks like something moving over the tree line too. Loving the draw distance. This actually may be one just massive lake. Though it looks like it may go off in that direction a little bit more. Not possible to place structures on a raft, is it? No, I don't think so. I don't believe it is, anyway. I don't have wood on me, I'm afraid. I could always try it out. Well, I'll just draw up to the shore here. Oh, the waves are a little bit worrying. Mostly because it lowers the water level so much when they draw back. Let's just get the ladder pointing the land. Good enough. Okay. We just need a little bit of wood so that we can test this out. This tree over here should do. Oh, it's not possible to build a raft. Never mind. Someone in chat managed to answer the question. Ah, well. You can build while on a raft, just not on the raft itself. Right. Duly noted. Useful input. Oh my lord. Thought that was going to roll down the hill after me there. Oh well. I'll grab a little bit of wood. There's no harm in it. Oh. Okay, no, we're not grabbing that one. That one only fell down because the trees are significantly stronger than I am. And we're able to completely knock it down. That was way over your head, my lord. What was I aiming at? Not you, apparently. Goodbye, beef. Well, actually, venison in this case. Okay, let me approach that from the right angle, otherwise I may run out of stamina. But one of the things I really like is that the waves rise and fall. And when they rise, they lift you with them. And when they fall, they take you back down with them. And that is absolutely marvelous in my opinion. Okay, going across the... going along the coast here is actually going to be a little bit more difficult because we're going to be sailing against the wind. So we're just going to be paddling for the rest of this, sadly. Until the wind changes direction. How often the wind changes direction, I don't know. Oh, you need to kill the first boss in order to cut down... Oh, wait. Does the pickaxe get that wood, then? That might work. Yeah, okay. We can already see the far coastline without too much trouble. Ooh, those balls are looking very tempting. Would not mind grabbing their leather scraps. Oh, there's another stone there. Okay, we're gonna pull up towards the coast again. Okay. And let's have a look at what we can do. Not there, I'm thinking. I was correct. Not there. Ah, I was not correct. Thankfully, if they run straight at me, I can quite often just clink them with an arrow at close range. What we got here then? Hold, traveller, and bear witness to my warning. We are many who have come before you, carried here by Odin's will to do his work. The path ahead is hard, and the danger is great. If you hold your life dear, keep to these meadows and make your dwelling away from the trees. Fear the Horned One, and spare his kin. That sounds more like a warning for the first boss, who we've already taken out. So I'm not really too sure about that one. Can I cut the beach? Yes, I can. Oh yeah, over here. Let's have a quick look. Can I cut this tree? I can't cut the birch, but... No, can't do it with the antlers either. Okay. What? I do believe there is a troll. Let us get away from the shore. Like really, really, really right now away from the shore. Punch its kneecaps. Fairly sure its kneecaps are above my hitbox. Or where I swing my weapon, rather. On the plus side, would it be able to follow me into the water? Ooh. Would it be able to follow me into the deep water? Oh, maybe we have a chance. You don't feel rested anymore. That doesn't surprise me. I feel a little bit intimidated, actually. Let's sail directly towards the water, the wind, because we're a fool. Okay, I want to turn right around so that if I need to, I can move away from this wind. With the wind in my sail. Okay. That'll do. Now then. Is it going to start lobbing rocks at me? This is the question. Use fire. Well over its head. What is it doing? I have no idea, but pop. Oh dear. Yeah, moving away. Is it even able to really follow me here? Got enough wind to put distance between us. Would I be able to get any of the stuff he's going to drop is the question. It's like, ah, my face! Why is it burny? Yep. Ah, my eyes! Why are they burny? Why have I got burning? Ah, my head! I mean, I should probably head to the shore if I really want to fight this. But amusingly, it is actually coming for me. It actually got close before it gave up. Question is, I mean, I've taken on the first boss, but I've got a funny feeling a troll is probably going to be a little bit harder. We'll see. Notice it regenerates, which is part of the law, which is why I was using fire. Literally why I switched to fire arrows. But it's in the water, so it's not going to catch fire, so, you know, that's completely fair. I wasn't actually sure if it was going to follow me into the water or not. But that's why I'm using fire, is to try and ensure that it has poor regeneration.